As you can see, I've got a few plasma cutters. A lot of them are from big box stores. A lot of them I've brought online. Take this machine for example. I brought this from a big box store. This is just an entry-level plasma cutter, and it's a scratch start machine. How do you know it's a scratch start machine? It has a place for your torch. It has another socket here for the on-off switch, and it has a socket here for the earth clamp. Your earth clamp goes in here. Your plasma torch will look something like this. This is a PT31 torch, and it is not pilot arc. Like I said before, it is a scratch start torch. You've got your earth lead in here like I plugged in before. Your torch screws into this one here. And the only one you have left on the front is this little 2-pin socket. And that is where your torch on-off switch screws into, like that. That wire there just attaches to the switch here on your torch. So it doesn't really matter where you've brought your plasma cutter. If it's a scratch start, chances are it's running on a PT31 torch. Looks something like this. It could even look something like this. Exactly the same consumables in these two torches. Or it could even look like this. Once again, exactly the same torch. Just looks a little bit different. Exactly the same consumables. Scratch start, non-pilot arc. Now if you've got a machine that looks something like this, this is what's called a pilot arc machine. Now remember what I told you before about a scratch start machine? We've got the same here. We have where the torch screws in, where the on-off switch screws in, where the earth clamp goes into, but now we've got another button looking thing here where we can screw an extra wire into. This is called an AG60 torch, and this would be on 90% of all the generic plasma cutters that are pilot arc that are coming out of China, that you buy at the big box stores or you just buy online. It's an AG60. And as you notice, my friends, there is no actual AG60 written on the torch. They just expect you to know automatically. So here's the bit that screws into the machine for the torch. Here's the on-off socket. And here's that extra wire I'm talking about. It's normally red or blue. So that screws into there, your main torch lead. Your socket goes into here. That extra wire I'm talking about goes onto this button here. So if you've got a machine that has the extra button thing here for a wire to go on, you've got a pilot arc machine. And chances are it is an AG60 torch. And the earth clamp lead just goes in here. AG60. Now if you've got a slightly bigger machine again, this one has actually got a built-in compressor with it. Now this one is running a slightly bigger plasma torch called a P80. P80. What that means is it can handle up to 100 amps at any one time, whereas the other smaller torches, you notice how this one's a lot bigger as well. The other smaller torches, they're up to 55 amps, maybe 60 amps at a push. And you'll notice that this torch has a lot bigger consumables. But if you have a look down here, the connectors are the same. Your torch lead, your on-off switch, your button for your pilot arc, and your earth lead. So to do a quick recap, we've got the PT31 or the AG40 plasma torch for a scratch start. That means you have to touch it on the steel before it starts to cut. We have the AG60 plasma torch, and as you can see it has a spacer here, so we don't touch it on the steel. It holds itself off the steel. Flame comes out before you touch the steel. Now this is used on 45 to 55 amp plasma cutters that are pilot arc, which is your basic pilot arc machine, generic Chinese machine. AG60. Now if you're looking for something a little bit bigger and you have a little bit bigger machine, chances are if it's a generic Chinese machine, it'll be running a P80 torch, which as you can see is a lot bigger consumables, and it can handle a lot more amperage. If you don't know what torch you've got, just flick me an email in the contact below and I'll see if I can sort it out for you.